Hey everyone, welcome back. I am genuinely so excited to jump into today's explainer with you because we're tackling something that literally affects every single one of us, our oral health. But listen, we're not just going to rehash the standard brush and floss lecture today. Instead, we're going to explore 4 incredibly simple, highly effective, natural habits for strengthening your teeth and gums. These are actual science-backed practices you can easily weave into your everyday routine starting right now. And I gotta tell you, the first 3 are absolutely fantastic, but stick around for habit number 4 because it surprises almost everyone. I mean, it practically goes against everything we're taught as kids. So before we get to those 4 habits, let's tackle a massive question. Really, it's a major myth that confuses a whole lot of people. You know how people say that once you get a cavity, there's just absolutely no way to reverse it? Like, you just have to accept your fate and wait for the dentist's drill? Okay, let's dive into this because honestly, that idea is only partly true. And understanding the nuance here, it's the absolute key to empowering yourself with your dental health. You see, the actual fate of your tooth really depends on the stage of decay we're talking about. If a cavity has already advanced and created a physical, visible hole in your tooth enamel, yeah, professional treatment is absolutely necessary. You're going to need a filling. However, when tooth decay is in its very earliest microscopic stages, like before a hole actually forms, there are specific habits that can help remineralize your enamel and literally slow down or even halt further damage. The tricky thing about cavities is that they're a silent problem, right? Millions of us don't even realize there's an issue until, bam, the pain hits or a tooth gets super sensitive. And by that point, the treatment is way more complicated and a heck of a lot more expensive. That's exactly why proactive prevention is so vital. And the really good news? Small, natural daily habits make a massive difference over time. So let's jump right into the first one.
Habit number 1. Licorice root. And just to clear the air right off the bat, we're talking about the natural plant root here. Definitely not the chewy movie theater candy.
So most people probably think of licorice root as an old school remedy for sore throat, but researchers have actually been studying it for some potent antibacterial properties. Specific natural compounds in this root can help dial back the growth of certain bacteria that are directly linked to tooth decay. So how do you actually use it? It's remarkably simple. You just grab a natural licorice stick, you can find these at pretty much any health food store, and chew gently on one end until the wood fibers get soft and kind of brush-like. Then you just take that softened end and rub it gently along your teeth and gum line. It acts as a natural cleanser. Now, let me be very clear. This is an awesome addition to your routine, but it should never, ever replace your regular brushing, flossing, or going to the dentist. Think of it as a really powerful, natural bonus step. Moving on to habit number 2, green tea. This is a natural oral defender that's probably sitting in your kitchen pantry right now. Now, what's really interesting about the science here is exactly why green tea works so well. Green tea contains these incredibly powerful antioxidants known as catechins. And one of the most researched ones is a compound called EGCG. Now, I won't bore you with the long chemical name, but the takeaway is this. Researchers have extensively studied EGCG for its ability to reduce harmful bacteria in your mouth. By bringing this compound into the mix, you're essentially helping create a healthier environment inside your mouth. You're supporting your body's natural defenses against the specific bacteria that pump out those nasty enamel-destroying acids. And integrating this into your day is super easy. Just brew a cup of unsweetened green tea. Notice I said unsweetened. Skip the honey or sugar. Otherwise, you're just feeding the bacteria. Let it cool down a bit so you don't burn yourself. Then right after a meal, just take a sip and gently swish it around your mouth for about 30 seconds before swallowing or spitting it out. This simple 30-second habit helps neutralize those acid-producing bacteria right when they're the most active, which is immediately after you eat. Plus, you get all the other fantastic wellness benefits that green tea brings to the table.
All right, habit number 3, oil pulling. This is an ancient practice that's really exploded in popularity lately for anyone wanting a cleaner mouth.
Now, if you aren't familiar with the concept, oil pulling basically means swishing an edible oil around in your mouth for several minutes before you brush your teeth. The mechanical action of the swishing, combined with the properties of the oil itself, helps physically lift away microscopic debris and dial down the bacteria clinging to your teeth, your gums, and even your tongue. You can use a few different oils, but organic, unrefined coconut oil is far and away the crowd favorite. Why? Because coconut oil naturally packs something called lauric acid, which is really well known for its antimicrobial properties. So here's exactly how you do the routine. First thing in the morning, before you eat or drink a single thing, put about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil in your mouth. Slowly swish it around, really pulling it between your teeth and along your gums. The traditional goal is 10 to 15 minutes, but hey, if that sounds like forever, just start with 3 to 5 minutes while you're in the shower or making your bed. When you're done, and this is a critical step, spit the oil out into a trash can, not your sink. Otherwise, it might solidify and clog your pipes, and nobody wants that. Also, definitely do not swallow it because it's now full of all the bacteria you just pulled off your teeth. After that, just rinse your mouth with water and brush normally. Again, this is a fantastic optional habit to really level up your regular hygiene routine. And now we've reached habit number 4, the surprising food. Okay, we've covered licorice root, green tea, and oil pulling. Now it's time to close that loop I opened at the very start of this explainer. I want you to take a guess right now. What is the surprising food that actually helps protect your teeth? You might be picturing crunchy vegetables like carrots or celery, right? And sure, those are great for you, but that is not the surprise. The answer is cheese. Yes. Seriously, cheese. Look, most people naturally assume cheese is terrible for their teeth because it can be kind of sticky and dense. We're always taught to avoid sticky foods because they cling to enamel and cause decay. But it turns out certain types of cheese actually provide some incredible support for your dental health. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why cheese is so beneficial. It's naturally loaded with calcium and phosphate. These are 2 incredibly important minerals that literally help remineralize and support your tooth enamel. It also contains specific proteins that form a protective film right over your teeth. But perhaps the coolest part, chewing cheese ramps up your saliva production. Saliva is your mouth's absolute strongest natural defense system. It washes away leftover food, it neutralizes those harmful acids, and it restores a healthy pH balance. So having a small serving of cheese, or even something like cottage cheese, right after a meal is a phenomenal, really simple way to kickstart your saliva and protect your teeth from acid attacks. Just remember, moderation is key here. Now, let's talk about building your daily routine. You might be sitting there wondering, do I seriously need to do all 4 of these things every single day? The answer is a resounding no. The goal isn't to weigh you down with an impossible daily checklist. It's about building a realistic routine that actually fits your lifestyle. You can totally mix and match. For example, maybe you try oil pulling just 2 or 3 mornings a week while you're hopping in the shower. On other days, maybe you keep a licorice root stick at your desk for an occasional afternoon cleanse. Or you swap out that post-lunch soda for a quick cup of unsweetened green tea. And maybe, just occasionally, you cap off dinner with a small bite of cheese. The secret to health isn't perfection, it's consistency. Small, highly accessible habits practiced regularly over time, that is what produces the biggest long-term results for your oral health. All right, before we wrap up today, I really need to pivot to a crucial safety disclaimer. While these natural habits are completely amazing for supporting your oral health and slowing down early-stage issues, they absolutely cannot replace professional dental treatment when serious problems crop up. If you are dealing with persistent tooth pain, severe sensitivity to hot or cold, if you can actually feel or see visible holes in your teeth, or if you're experiencing bleeding gums, swelling, or any signs of infection, you need to schedule an appointment with a dental professional immediately. The earlier a physical problem is treated by a pro, the easier it is to manage. Ignoring those red flags and hoping a cup of green tea is going to fix a deep infection, that's only going to make things worse. Use these natural habits for prevention and everyday support, not for emergency medical treatment. Ultimately, healthy teeth don't just happen by accident, right? They are the direct result of consistent daily habits. And honestly, it really makes you wonder, if a simple slice of cheese or a quick cup of tea can fundamentally change your oral microbiome, what other everyday foods are secretly acting as medicine for your body? So, which of these 4 natural habits are you most interested in trying first? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this explainer helpful, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who might need it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next explainer.